This guy gives me major Bo vibes. Hey guys, and welcome back to my weekly video. It's me, iSorrowproductions, back in the world of Hearts of Iron 4, saying hello to my gravy babies. So as I have explained in the last few videos, we are looking at some brand new mods for Hearts of Iron 4. I personally used to be a Hearts of Iron 4 YouTuber. I did Hearts of Iron 4 every single day, and I took a big break, and in that time a lot of mods came out, and I've come back to have a look at them. So in between every big mod that I do, aka the fact I just did the New Order mod, which is a very huge mod, I want to go ahead and step it back a bit and do one that's a bit less, you know, intense and neon. And today we're actually looking at two different mods. That is the Vanilla Plus mod and the Random Events mod, which both already, oh, they sound fun, don't they? I think it says, you know, fun. Like adding a bit of randomness to my very strategic and very intricate strategy map game. Hey, speaking of intricate strategy map games, here's a quick word from our sponsor. That's right, while I'm sending my soldiers to the front lines to fight my battles, why not let them take a break and play today's sponsor's game, Rise of Kingdoms. Rise of Kingdoms is a world-spanning game allowing you to play multiple civilizations and epic PvP battles, boss fights, and with these amazing 3D graphics on your mobile device. There are multiple civilizations throughout history which all have their own custom style commander and unique units. Each commander has 5 skills designed according to their specific historical background, and today I went ahead and chose the German. Each commander has their own set of skills designed according to their own specific historical background and battles that they have fought. Hermann has his own skills based on his famous battle at Teutoburg Forest, and we can use those to our advantage right now by taking him into battle. I'm sure most of you are into your strategy games just like me, and an important feature of Rise of Kingdoms, different from others, is unrestricted RTS style movement where you can move your troops freely whenever you need to. And with you going ahead and decimating your enemy's armies, you can retreat back to your city where you can freely go ahead and build your civilization up with custom buildings which you can go ahead and place wherever you want. Design your civilization as you want it, and your own civilization will change its architecture as you progress through the eras. Civilization Battle is calling, and will lies your journey. Download Rise of Kingdoms using the link below and check out the giveaway for a chance to win some sweet prizes. Thank you very much for Rise of Kingdoms for sponsoring this video, and now let's get straight back into the video. And thank you, Rise of Kingdoms. Why is Canada that color? So anyway, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Today we're going to be looking straight away at the Vanilla Plus mod, which aims to make the vanilla experience, you know, like vanilla with an extra plus on the end. So the first thing, the tech tree is completely expanded all the way up to the 1960s. Anyone that plays Holy Fall Plast, you know, 1945, maybe 1950 at a push, is a sadomasochist though, so I don't know who that's appealing to. In fact, I do. It's you weirdo. Next up, we got ourselves, I think these are from actually Road 56, if I remember correctly. I'm sure it's actually based on a different mod. I could be completely wrong about that, but you can go ahead and do your national character and government policies, which kind of gives you a few very specific buffs that that's not overpowered at all. But yeah, it essentially just gives you more stuff to spend your PP on, because eventually you do end up kind of running out around 1942, maybe halfway through your war, so it gives you an extra few things to specify into your country, albeit some of them are a bit overpowered from my opinion, but it's Vanilla Plus, it's single player, who cares? One of the big things that's been added is the National Ideas, which is essentially just from EU4, which it's literally just from EU4. Again, this just gives you more stuff to specify your country into. It does look like a complete cluster F, but you know what? We're gonna give it a go. And just like EU4, when you go ahead and start unlocking your ideas and ticking them off one by one, you actually get these ones up here too, which gives you even more stuff. So we're gonna see how that plays into things. I'm pretty sure the AI can also use them. Yes, it can. And onto the last stuff. So the other thing it does is lets you actually build in your allies. That's a fun thing, and even more fun, you can embargo the AI, which is great. Can't do that right now, and I don't think China's really going to have much interesting trading in me anyway, considering what's going to happen historically. There is also a 1,000,000,001 different new decisions that have been added, which I'll probably completely forget to use any of these, and the political power is going to be spread very far and thin by the looks. I also have the option to change color of my my subjects, their name and color, and if you didn't know, international community, that they were a satellite of the Japanese Empire, that It's a bit obvious now. Now, as we get started up our game here, just setting up what we're going to be doing, there is also the other mod that I installed, which was the random events mod. Now, I can't specifically say when these events will be firing, but if they do fire, hopefully we will pay attention and notice them. But there is essentially 147 random events that can fire under certain prerequisites, or if they just happen. This is going to make the game very spicy, because a few of them I did read through that were found, and they're quite spicy. Or, you know, as Emperor Hirohito might say, muy caliente. That's right. He's secretly a sexy Spanish man under those chins. Now, have you ever played against the AI? Prioritizing steel for ships is the stupidest thing you could ever do, because the AI can't manage an army, let alone a fleet. I always go for guns straight away, just because you need them for your army. I've never really run into an encounter where an enemy navy's really been a threat if I'm playing a big power, and I'm more worried about the Chinese soldiers doing jumping jacks and push-ups on my border. I think they might be preparing for something. Wait, demand puppet regime. Okay, China, you feeling spicy? Yeah, that was a waste, 150 political power. I didn't think they would say yes to that. You're too smart. Too smart indeed, Mr. Chiang Kai-shek, but are you too smart for this? Oh, well, they sent me one back. Well, joke's on you. I'm not trading with anyone except America for some oil. And the Americans would never embargo me for my oil. They love my trade. Oh, my God. Why is it green? I'm going to send Green Spain a attaché, just because I really want to see a Green Spain on the map, and I'm going to have to invade China soon, so I can't really bother sending some volunteers, but please, for the love of God, can I see a Green Spain? That's just rude. I just accidentally clicked on Mongolia, and I was like, that's not Stalin. Sorry, I mistaked your country, because it's so irrelevant, Stalin, for Mongolia. Oh, okay, so we get our free idea now, our first one, and I have no idea what I'm actually going to pick. I'm going to have to quickly read through these and see what I want. Alright, so for my first idea, I actually went ahead and got the internal policy ideas, which essentially just makes me a much better diplomat and politician. You know, I can now swindle my way around a minus 25% policy cost. I think this is more down to corruption, though. Oh, God, no. Mao's turned up in his glorious locks. Oh, okay. We actually run into, I'm assuming, one of our random events happening, and that is that Central America is in a battle royale, and Costa Rica has annexed half of it. I am aware that a few of these random events do just give a few nations casus belli on each other, which is pretty interesting. So we'll try and see who wins out over here. All right. China war is over, but I think we need to focus on something a bit more spicier now. So what we're gonna do is just get rid of this old, you know, Greater East Asian prosperity bull crapperino, and instead join a different faction. Oh, Lithuania just gobbled up the Baltics. It's time to upset the balance in the world. And I got the sneaking suspicion that the Italians might want to go ahead and build in my country. Just getting that idea, Mussolini. No better way to start the day off than landing in Hull and renaming it to New Tokyo. That's right. No better cultural blending than the bleakness of Hull and sushi. Can't name a better duo. Alright, that's one down, and Germany has made, well, you've made no work whatsoever taking down the other one, so I guess I'll do that too. Yeah, we're kind of skipping over that old D-Day thing and instead renaming it to something more fitting, like H-Day. Hentai Day. Right, boys, it's the race to Paris. I don't know, what's going on here? what the hell's this? The United States should join Colombia as our enemy in the Venezuelan-Colombia war. I didn't realize I was in this war. Oh. That was World War II. So instead of just annexing everything, I've set up the British Empire. It's absolutely huge, and I'm going to go ahead and funnel all of my illegal doings through them, so they look like the bad guys, and I look completely fine. Also, I did some unspeakable things to the borders of France, but don't judge me on it. I could also change the names of stuff, so now England is called Ingerando. And France is now Fransucho. Thanks, Iceland. Really doing your part, eh? Now, we still have to fight the Indonesians, which broke free from the Dutch. And I don't know if you've ever had to fight an insurgent force in the jungle before. but it's not that fun. Right, there you go, Indonesia taken care of, and I'm sad to see that Lithuania unfortunately did not survive the Soviet onslaught, as they, well, they ate them up pretty quickly. Those German warmongers have gone ahead and declared war on the Soviet Union. I can't be a part of that. I'm a peaceful man, and I have no interest in helping you in your expansionist wars. I'm gonna go ahead and create my own faction. Big Biddy Anime Grills. Perfect. I cannot sit by and watch this horrible aggressive expansion the Germans are doing, and as such, I must free Abu Dhabi. Right, me, the British Empire, and France Sucho must take down the German menace. I realized Germany has someone in their faction called the Empire of the Seas. Who the hell is that? God. It's some Pacific Islanders. Oh no. Oh, I sure best watch out for those guys. They were sending the German war machine back to where it came from, which, well, I've already sent it back to where it came from, and they just seem to keep going east. So I guess I'm just migrating them to Russia. Oh, there goes the Germans. They capitulated very quickly, and apparently they also capitulated Poland to me. I don't think the Soviets would be too happy with that, though. Now we just gotta drive our little tank force down to Rome, burn it to the ground, and then, oh, that's it. Bob's your uncle. In case Bob's not your uncle, in that case, I'm just going to go down to Rome, and I'm going to go shoot Mussolini. There you go. I've gone ahead, I've liberated the world, and unified it under a more peaceful government. Didn't have to shoot anyone. Before we look at Europe, I just want to say that the AI had a lot more war score than I was anticipating, and, oops. So, just to look at the faction mode here, there's a few communist countries inside my bubble that I'm not quite happy with. I may or may not have also formed Prussia. That's great. Everyone loves Prussia. Can I rename Prussia? Unfortunately, I couldn't rename Prussia, but Germany is now known as Deutsche, so that's great. But yeah, that was Vanilla Plus. Like I assumed, it would make you extremely overpowered. All those ideas did pretty much lead me to stomping over my opposition, who didn't really pick the best idea groups. Albeit it was still fun, you know, it's nice to just stomp all over someone in vanilla sometimes. Now, for the random events, all I noticed was that Venezuela and Colombia went to war, and someone tried to conquer all of, you know, Central America, which did kind of work. Costa Rica did do quite well. El Salvador also gave it a go, and yeah, didn't really notice anything else. I don't know if you guys can spot anything else that's weird, you know, like, yeah, Prussia, that's kind of weird. Must be a random event, right? Okay, that's a bit weird. But what about the Pacific Worker State owning Denmark, huh? He looks pretty chuffed. But yeah, as usual, I will be linking both of these mods down below. And next episode of this, I guess this will go on till the end of summer, this series. We'll be looking at a more complete conversion mod. And, probably just gonna be as wacky as this, honestly. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below. Let me know any more mods you want to see me cover in this month of new mods or whatnot. And yeah, thanks to our sponsor again, once again, Rise of Kingdoms. Check that out, link in the description. And I'll catch all you guys in Battle Royale Balkans.